The Emmy-winning comedy Scrubs is back. The beloved original cast, led by Zach Braff, Donald Faison, and Sarah Chalk, have returned to Sacred Heart Hospital for all new hilarious and heartfelt stories.
The new season of Scrubs, Wednesdays at 8, 7 Central on ABC and stream on Hulu.
So that's Conan. Conan's had his own radio
Conan?
station.
Oh, my God.
Yeah,
Conan
right?
needs a friend. Why? Because he's Irish?
Yeah, because he's Irish and he's my cousin. Did you guys know that? And Stallone is in his Demolition Man outfit with the boots and everything. And there's a golf pro guy dressed like a golf pro. And he's just driving both. Again, I'm slicing again. Those cocksuckers ripped you off.
They rap me.
Can you say cocksucker?
Yeah.
You can say anything. Those motherfuckers
No, but you can say rap.
drive me nuts.
You can't say cocksucker, but you can say rap.
Denis Leary.
I'm an asshole. Yo. That's his song. That song is so catchy that I can see why. It was like a hit song.
No, it was an actual hit
Yeah,
song.
it's like
huge.
Hanukkah
I'm
song,
an
like it
asshole.
He
Yeah.
said when he does these gigs, he's like, and I have to do the asshole song, of course.
Have to do the asshole song.
But he's around our age. He's a
Yeah.
good dude. Been in comedy forever, always working. And he's on Rescue Me. He was on so many things.
He's done a lot of movies and television.
Yeah.
And one-man shows. No Cure for Cancer,
Yeah.
like 91 or 2, kind of put him on the map.
Folks.
And he's worked nonstop. We talk about his smoking. That's kind of became his thing as a comic character, and how maybe he doesn't do that anymore.
We discovered he's going to
And,
be in a new Ice Age.
Yeah,
movie.
another Ice Age.
I think he's the lion.
Yeah.
And we
he has a new show
called Dutch.
on
Going Dutch, is it?
Going Dutch on Fox, and it's actually an interesting story about how this gets made and what it's based on a real thing. And he plays the George S. Patton of the base. It's a military.
Yeah, it's fun to have some old schoolers on here, Kraken. We talked about the state of shooting and where people shoot their shows. It's always on everyone's mind. And here's a fun convo with Denis Leary.
Hello, David.
Oh, is it Dennis already? Yeah, early. Finally, someone comes early.
What, nobody comes early?
No one.
That's fucking crazy.
Let's just watch Dana with a buffoon.
What's he doing?
I don't know. He doesn't know what he's doing. He's doddering. Shut the door. Get ready.
We were just watching you like a fucking zoo animal in his cage.
Yeah, he can't hear you yet. Hold on.
So they told me to put the Superman fly. Can you see what it says, Dennis?
No.
Oh, fuck.
It's fine. Leave it there. Leave it there.
Hang on.
This is a 500-pound fucking dresser. I have no idea why. I'm not that weak. It's unbelievable.
First of all,
Yeah.
Slow down.
No. I was gonna say. So I don't know. You guys have a studio sometimes, but sometimes you're at home.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly right. Yeah.
Yes. So, because I've seen people in the studio with you.
Yeah. This is my house, Dennis, and this is a studio if we need it. And Dana lives in a mansion about 3 hours away.
Oh.
I'm on a farm, but I can
So
get
am I.
there.
I'm on a farm too.
You're not just saying that.
No, I'm on a farm. A horse farm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
We got a couple horses right now, long story short, but yeah.
Is your wife
Is my
where
wife
would
around?
your farm?
Yes,
Oh
Is
yeah,
your wife a rider?
I thought you said, is she around?
you're around.
I said she's in the
Can I
closet.
talk to your wife for a second?
But look, if people request going into the studio live, I will almost always try to make it. You know,
Almost
What does
always
that mean?
try.
Almost
a
always.
lot of people, we
That
thought
was
you
good.
were in Boston, so you wouldn't want to make the trip out. But somebody's been doing some local podcasts.
Oh yeah.
Aren't you? Where are you now?
Right now I'm in New York.
Interesting.
Yes.
Where's
Where's
your
the
precious
farm?
farm?
Just what
Yeah.
state?
The farm is in New York. It's right outside the city.
Oh.
It's a
can't-
long story. I'm a
can't-
city kid, and I always was. I was born and raised in the city. But my wife, wanted to once we got money, my wife met me when we had nothing. Once we got money, she wanted to ride horses, and she became a competitive rider. So we always had horses. Now, when the kids grew up, they refused to come visit us on that farm, which was like 3 hours out of the city. So we moved closer to the city with a little tiny farm with a couple of ponies.
So wait a minute. So you had no money, basically.
No money, no credit card.
This woman called your wife now.
This amazing woman.
Liked you, who's amazing, with no money.
No money, no money, no credit cards, nothing. I didn't have
and no real possibilities for any kind of success.
I mean, think about it. Really? Like, think about the Boston comedy scene in 1985 or 82.
Yeah, she probably dated Lenny Clark.
Yeah, exactly. So,
Jimmy Tingle.
Yeah, we were all getting paid under the table at a club run by Lenny Clark's brother, Mike. That's what we did for a living.
This is what I want to ask you, because just that we're here right now. It's just the Boston scene.
Yes.
And who's carrying the torch for, whatever you call that? You know, you had your quirkies. You had Paula Poundstone. You had Bobcat Goldthwait.
Oh, right,
you had Stephen Wright.
Stephen Wright was the start of it all.
He was the big one.
Yeah, but a lot of hulking, like kind of badass type.
Yeah.
You know, rough and tumble clubs. I saw the documentary. You fight, you throwing chairs, and you were part of that wave. Yeah. I mean, where's that coming from? Should I visit Boston or watch my back, or what's all the anger?
Well, I don't know. Again, that's one of those things that people constantly ask me, Bill Burr, you know, fucking. They asked Bobcat too, because Bobcat, there was a lot of anger in Bobcat's act.
Zoinks.
Yeah,
a lot of.
I think it's just a lot of
it, though.
Really. I mean, great scene, right? But some of the funniest people weren't angry people. Steve Wright wasn't angry. That was
no. It's just amazing.
That was a beautiful, pristine haiku act. I mean, just an amazing act, right?
Good.
Paula Poundstone. Paula was just like really so, open and friendly to these. She used to sit. You know, the rest of us are attacking the audience like we want to kill them. And she sits on a stool and opens up, and everybody fucking loves her. Yeah. So, it was weird.
Very, very fast. I used to do a bit because I just thought of an angry comedian, and
I know this guy. I know this character.
And then this guy gets really rich and famous, but still has to find ways to be angry, And I did this bit, and then people thought I was doing Bill, but I started thinking of it in the 90s.
Yeah, I know, right?
You know what drives me fucking nuts? What drives me out of my fucking mind? Meter maids. What are you driving, a fucking golf cart? I need a parking ticket. What are you gonna get a 9-iron in there? The fuck, you know what drives me out of my fucking mind?
Pickles.
Cyclone fences. You can't get a regular fucking fence. So anyway, that was the bit, and
I love that guy. I love that character.
Yeah. I love being in that attitude because it's not me. I'm a people pleaser and hopelessly whatever.
Louis Black was constantly in a state of rage.
Oh yeah, Louis Black was fucking in a rage.
A rage, no matter what.
He made me look like fucking Paula Poundstone.
Yours was like funny, stupid rage, just mad at stupid shit. I think.
Yeah, mine was silly, fucking crazy, and it still is. Like when I do stand up twice a year, right? I have 2 charity concerts.
Yeah.
One in Boston, which is a big gig for the Cam Neely Foundation. That's like fucking 15,000 people. And the other one is the Michael J. Fox Foundation show, which is private as well. But it's a smaller crowd. It's a few thousand. But I don't do any old material except the asshole song. But it's amazing, like fucking how. I mean, I can't remember exactly what the bit was, but when I went up this fall, I did a whole thing about RFK Jr., but about being from Massachusetts, like to be considered an asshole if you're a Kennedy from Massachusetts, you really have to agree because everybody is so fucking still pro Kennedy, right? You
love the Kennedys.
Yeah, they still love the fucking Kennedys in Massachusetts. So egregiously, you have to piss off everybody in Massachusetts, but your family has to speak out first. So when your family comes out and says, hey, fuck him, then we all go, all right, you know what? Fuck you. Yeah. It's
He
crazy.
did not fly in formation. There's
No,
a
he did
Kennedy
not.
formation, and Bobby went, I'm going
Yeah.
over here.
Yeah.
Yep.
Do you even doing stand up and those things? You got to get nervous. I mean, it's still stand up. You got to do a long set.
Yeah, well, you know that feeling now. It's not so much nervous. It's just like when at the ages that we're at, hopefully, it's more like the butterflies. Like I want the show to start, right? It's not
early.
true. Like it's not panic. It's like fuck, can't wait to get up there. Hope I remember this. You know what I mean? Like
Right. It's not like, oh, if I do well here, maybe I'll have a career. Or,
Exactly.
I once bombed so hard at the Improv in Hollywood. I went on at 8:05, I mean death. And I was killing in the clubs in the hinterland. And then they said, hey, Norman Lear thought it was pretty funny. I go, what the fuck? He was there? So
what was Norman Lear doing there?
I don't know.
He's dead.
Well, this is a while back.
Oh,
My point is what Dennis
even
said.
weirder.
We're not nervous in that sense that we're dancing for our donuts. We've had our careers, and now we're continuing, which is another thing I wanted to ask you about because.
Well, I could see it like because I usually put a young or first time person for a gig that size on the Cam Neely thing in Boston, but also at the Michael J. Fox gig. Like, there'll be a person there who's doing it for the first time, a young com. And I can see the panic that we all used to
for sure.
Right. So you go like, hey man, it's going to be fine. It's a fucking charity, whatever. You give them the heads up. Right. So I understand that. I remember that. I mean, we all remember that.
I was doing one with Billy Crystal in the early 80s. Somehow I had the same manager and they got me on a little Showtime special. I had like 2 minutes. Andy Kaufman was the headliner. I was fucking panicked. I had no business being on the show. And Billy Crystal goes, you got fear in your face. Go outside and walk around. Get outside right now. Walk around. You look nervous. He was really trying to help me. But I remember that.
Did you go out and walk around?
Didn't help at all. I completely bombed.
What did you do? What material did you do?
Oh, I did a Jacques Cousteau bit. Come on, we're going back.
Dennis, don't make that face.
You couldn't kill with a Jacques Cousteau bit?
You can't kill with fucking.
I was first up, and I had 2 minutes. But the point is that I understand the young comedian going to these big, giant charity events, 15,000 people.
Yeah.
Big.
Listen, man, I still remember. I mean, I don't know. I can't remember what your guys' backstories was on this, but Lenny Clark ran that fucking the big comedy night in Boston. The first comedy night was run by Lenny Clark. It was a Wednesday night open mic, but he would have you come back over and over again, right? At a Chinese fucking restaurant in Cambridge, right? So, like, I fucking went up the first time. I went up because I went to college with Steve Wright at Emerson College. And so somebody said, and he was the shyest fucking guy in the world. Mm-hmm. And a mutual friend said, hey, Steve went up at a fucking Chinese restaurant last night and did stand up. And he lived around the corner from me. So I went around the corner to his apartment. I was like, what the fuck? He's like, yeah, he goes, I didn't face the audience. I faced the wall, but I did pretty well. So I went and I saw it and I couldn't do what he did, but I could do what Lenny Clark did because Lenny was like a regular guy off the street.
Right.
Regular boss.
Yeah.
And I fucking bombed. I must have bombed for fucking 10 weeks. And every time I bombed, there'd be like a tiny little laugh. I'd go, oh, that was a pretty good thing. Yep. And then Lenny would go, hey, come back next week. He would just keep telling me to come back. And I would fucking bomb, but then there'd be like 2 bits. And so like either you love it or you don't.
When did you have your first one little line or one little attitude or one bit that was surefire? Like, I can always lean on this. Everything else sucks. But
yeah, so I did when I was in college at Emerson College in Boston. A bunch of us formed a thing called the Emerson Comedy Workshop, and it was a theater group where we had to do original shows. We had to write all the material to get credit for it. So one of the characters I eventually played in that while I was in college was a guy. Everything was kind of behind a fourth wall because it was the theater. But there was one character I played we called Bill, who was a really fucking angry guy. It was basically me. It was a really angry guy who smoked and who just fucking talked to the audience and ranted and raved about the Kennedy assassination or whatever, right? Mm-hmm. He's literally like your parking meter guy, except it was me. Right? So when Steve Wright was doing that thing, I was like, well, I'm just going to try to do that guy, right? Mm-hmm. That guy, Bill, who's basically me. So everything wasn't working. but then I wrote the first smoking joke I wrote, which was my sister says, these things are just a replacement because my mom didn't breastfeed me long enough. And I was like, hey, if I could buy a pack of tits, I would. That was the first.
That work.
On stage, and I was like, oh,
pack of tits.
Yeah, pack of tits is a great word package.
So that was the beginning. That was the first joke where I went like, oh, cool. Fuck. Yeah.
Then you're like, how do I work tits in every joke?
Yeah. I need 10
That's
packs
all you learned.
10 packs of jokes that are as good as.
It took me a while, but that was where I got my first angry smoking chunk.
The Emmy-winning comedy Scrubs is back to ABC with a fresh pulse. It's been 15 years since we've checked in with the gang at Sacred Heart Hospital. The beloved original cast, Zach Braff, Donald Faison, and Sarah Chalke, scrub back in. Older and maybe wiser. Judy Reyes, John C. McGinley also reprised their iconic roles. And Scrub fans, you'll be thrilled to see some of your fan-favorite characters pop up, though we can't reveal any names just yet. After creating hits like Ted Lasso and Shrinking, executive producer Bill Lawrence has put together a diverse, talented group of writers to bring to life the Scrubs universe of today. And there's a healthy injection of super funny, colorful new characters, including a fresh group of newbie interns and co-workers / nemeses like Vanessa Bayer and Joel Kim Booster.
The new season of Scrubs, Wednesdays at 8, 7 Central on ABC and stream on Hulu. Did you smoke? I have to ask, or was it?
Fuck, I just quit. I just fucking quit 4 years ago. I smoked for 52 years.
Okay, so it was not a prop.
No, fuck no. I stopped smoking after No Cure for Cancer because on stage, because I was like, there's no fucking point now because it's like people expect me to smoke. I'll just get rid of it. But I smoked like a fucking chimney until 4 years ago.
And you smoked on stage?
Smoked on stage.
And nobody cared?
Nobody gave a fuck. I smoked on stage at Carnegie Hall. I smoked where you're not allowed to smoke at all.
Yeah.
I smoked everywhere. I smoked in fucking Mayor Bloomberg's office in New York City while he was the mayor. He was the complete anti-smoking guy.
I
would just light up. I would just fucking light up until people told me.
Did you have a cool move with it? Because if it wasn't dangerous, I mean, I thought John Hamm in Mad Men, he was so brilliant with the cigarette and making it intensely cool. The way he smoked it. Did you have moves that you were conscious of, or did you just look cool?
No, on stage, I always tried to look the opposite of cool with it. So I was always like making it huge. You know what I mean? Like big gestures. Yeah. But I don't know if I was cool in real. I thought I was cool in real life smoking.
Did you ever put it in your mouth and keep talking like Brad Pitt did in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood? Yeah, because that is the cool move when it.
Dude, I smoked all the time.
You knew what you were doing.
Yeah.
Have you had your lungs checked out, or how are you?
Now here's the fucking thing, right? I quit drinking like 20 years ago. I'm not a health nut, but I'm physically active. I play a lot of fucking sports. I try to keep myself in shape. Colin Quinn, who quit smoking a long time ago, was the guy. When I saw him, he'd be like, you're never gonna quit. So that was always in my head, right? That he was probably right, because we knew each other back when we were in our 20s, like when we were all smoking, but he and I smoked like fucking chimneys. So I was like, he's right. I just gave up on the idea of quitting. So, this is not any brag. I'm just telling you guys what happened. I don't know why it happened. I went outside to smoke a cigarette in August, 4 years ago, I think it was. And I literally finished the cigarette and I went, that's it. And I thought, that's weird that I said that to myself. And I had a full pack. So I'm like, I'm going to smoke again tomorrow. I woke up in the morning. I threw that pack away. Fucking never smoked again.
That's cool.
I just I don't know. So it's just like the quitting drinking. I quit drinking. I was like, I'm done. Like, I think I just have one of those such addictive personality that at a certain point, my brain goes, we don't need these things anymore. Right.
Yeah.
So my wife goes, you're getting a fucking checkup and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, okay. And she's like, I'm coming with you because I don't trust you, which is, she's right. Right. Because if the doctor told me bad news, I would probably. So I do the fucking tests, everything, running, breathing, the fucking scans of the lung. And then we have this meeting with the cardiologist and he's like, I don't know what to say, but it's like you never smoked.
Love it.
And I was like, what? And as soon as he said it, my wife turned to me. She goes, "You're not fucking smoking again." And I was like, that was the first thing I thought. Like, I could start smoking again. But I did. I got lucky genetically.
Invincible.
I got totally lucky. So
there's people drink like a fish, go to 95, and other people, so.
My mother died at 98. She just passed away. And she never smoked or drank a day in her life. My dad dropped dead when he was 60. And he smoked like a chimney. So I got my mother's insides and my dad's outsides, I think.
Yeah.
Wow, so you got to be really handsome and healthy. I mean,
you look the same. That's good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I think we all think we look the same, but we don't.
Yeah.
Depends on the lighting, depends on the shot. My wife and I are at the airport, and they go, "Clear. Do you want to have clear?" You go and they take your picture.
Yeah.
It was so monstrous. It was like amazing how old we looked. Like,
well, we're old. We're old.
I know.
Yeah.
Is that you only are your digital copy, and it's lighting and stuff. So there's no macro or truth of exactly how you look.
Well, you've got a good voice that's the same too. Your voice is so distinct that I think that's cool to have a good, strong voice that's the same.
What are you guys talking about? You guys have two of the most identifiable fucking voices in fucking show business.
David does.
David does. You do. What are you talking
his
about?
voice?
Yes.
Who's that?
It's the voice you lead into the bits with.
Oh, the in and out guy.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. I like that.
I mean,
listen, like what you're saying.
Listen, we have to face certain facts, which is the three of us. He's a youngster compared to you and me, right, David? So, because you're what, what are you, 71?
No, don't go.
Hey, whoa.
No, I'm 70, but I read at a 72-year-old.
Yeah, we'll cut this out.
Okay, I'm 69. And
You're 69?
I tell people I'm going to be 69.
Okay, Dana, relax.
I tell people I'm 70 because I look even younger. But here's the point: we're all three of us are still working. How about that?
Yeah,
that's what I was going to ask you about. The amazingment of like how long, and now you got a big TV show, in Ireland where you're filming it. Going Dutch. So it's like you don't stop. I mean, your Wikipedia page, rescue, you're just going. I don't know how you do it, but now you got a new show. We can talk about that. You probably don't want people to know about it, though, right?
He goes, the only reason I'm talking to you, assholes.
Get out there, season 2.
Listen, honestly, though, even if I didn't have a show, my podcasts habits are so fucked up because I'm so old school. I literally have only listened to the podcasts that are on satellite radio in my truck when I'm driving around.
Right, the easiest way. Yeah,
right?
Sure.
So that's Conan's has his own radio
Conan.
station.
Oh my god!
Yeah, Conan needs a friend. Why? Because he's Irish.
Yeah, because he's Irish and he's my cousin. Did you guys know that?
We looked it up.
We looked up some shit.
It's fucked up.
Now, how tall are you?
It's a lie.
You're a cousin.
I'm 6'1", but my son is huge. My son is 6'7". So
Conan's height?
Conan, there's a bunch of people in my family, my dad's side, people are tall and thin, even the women.
Right.
I mean, he had one sister who was very small, but and my sister Anne Marie, who's right behind me, is pretty tall. My son is tall, my daughter is tall. My wife has tall people on her side of the family.
Okay.
So,
most Irish men are not tall.
No.
Like Bono is average, 5'6", 5'7".
4'9".
But Conan, the reason you can tell Conan and I are actually, listen, by the way, it's like we're from the Southwest. So, and it's not like everybody's a cousin. You know what I mean? Like, so Conan and I, my whole body is legs. My torso is tiny. And I have look at this fucking hair. Now,
you got a little Conan-y hair right now.
This hair gets a little bit fucking higher. And the legs are longer.
You're
Conan.
You're right there.
So, and by the way, you want to talk about angry, fucking funny Irish guys? Conan's the king. Nobody's that fucking guy.
He doesn't show it on his.
Is he angry? I mean, he's angry.
He's pretty angry on the podcast. He's really fucking funny.
I love
it.
So
fucking, he can go down the fucking rabbit hole. But anyways, what I was going to say was, I became aware of your guys' podcast, and I was looking at it on Instagram because I don't listen to podcasts.
Yeah.
So this is my usual thing of seeing.
Yeah.
Well, I brought this up. It's not profound, but this is a new art form where people consuming what we're doing right now are most likely doing something else while they're gardening, they're at the gym, or in their car.
Or they're in their house doing chores. It's on TV.
I used to think razzle dazzle. I gotta do it.
Yeah.
It's they're just listening. I just want to ask you one question.
We just aren't loud because we don't want to wake them.
Right.
Most people are taking naps.
To go to sleep and don't turn it off and pile through like 20 of our podcasts.
Yeah,
that's don't remember them. They don't add up to ad dollars. So my name, I looked it up before, but I did again. County Sligo, Carvey in Gaelic, Ogarbian means rough or rugged.
Ooh.
That's a miss.
Yeah, well, that fits.
Take that, Leary. What's Leary? I looked up Leary.
It's calf keeper.
Unusually feminist. Sorry. I had the joke and I went too far.
God, you messed it up.
I fucked up. But
it means calf keeper in Gaelic.
Calf?
Calf, like a cow. Calf keeper.
Oh.
KALF. Because we're all fucking farmers in Ireland.
Yeah. My people used to beat up cows.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Because they were so rugged. Hey, let me ask you guys this.
You can ask us anything.
I know I can, right? Because I'm a guest.
Yes.
So when this thing started, it was just people from Saturday Night Live that were connected. Because that's, I keyed in because I was interested in that. And then, so now have you cycled through all the SNL people and now you're going to other
shows? We just had Marcelo Hernandez, who's
I
saw parts of that one.
Yeah, so we still do have that element, but you must have auditioned for Saturday Night Live.
No, never.
You must have seen it.
Well, of course, I saw it. I didn't. They asked me to host it too when I first got famous, and I had too much respect for what you guys were doing to fucking.
What year was that?
Thank you.
92, 93. He asked.
Oh, we would have been there.
I know you did an impression of me in some bit there.
Oh, that's right. I did, right?
But I knew a couple guys there. I knew Quinn and I knew fucking Chris Rock and a couple of people. And I was like, I knew how much work people were doing. Like, so I had too much respect for that. And also, why on my week off from making something and doing press would I instead of just doing a talk show, which is hard enough to make sure you fucking come out funny on a talk show?
Yeah.
Would I want to fucking work my balls off for 7 days?
It's a tough week. Yeah.
Crazy. So I never did.
It's an honor. That's why.
It's an honor.
You would have done great. Stand-ups do great.
I was the last guy to do a Disney movie where they said it was an honor, and that's why I didn't get a lot of money. And then they came out with Shrek, and everyone got $5 million. I go, wait, what was
the Disney movie you did?
It's called Emperor's New Groove. I played a llama.
Yeah, he got 18,000.
I'll send you a clip.
The movie made $100 billion.
No, I got 75,000, which sounds like a lot. It was a lot.
That's not a lot.
Not for it was a big cartoon.
It took 3 years.
Those fucking cocksuckers ripped you off.
They rat fucked me.
Can you say cocksucker?
Yeah.
You can say anything. Those motherfuckers.
No, but you can say rat fuck.
Drive me nuts.
You can't say cocksucker, but you can say rat fucker.
No, I did it, and it kept going and going. And I'm like, guys, I don't want to drive out to Disney every day and just lay down an hour or two of trucks. I'm like Denis Leary. I got shit to do on my day off.
Yeah.
And so they're like, it's just going to be, now we redid the script. I'm doing scenes. I don't even know what's going on. I love the movie now, but during it, I was starting to get a little itchy. Like, I don't know. There's no ending. Yeah, it does. I mean, it did. It was fine. I really love it. But, and then they're miracle workers with the frickin' animation. You did one. You did Zanzibar. What was it called?
As a matter of fact, I did two. I did Bug's Life.
That was
you
Jerry.
You played an aphid?
What?
I don't know.
What is that?
You played an aphid? I'm trying to think of bug.
I played a ladybug.
Was that Jerry Seinfeld's movie too? Was that Jerry's movie?
No,
that's an ant's life.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It was a ripoff.
Jerry was bees.
Oh, he was a bee. That's right.
Oh, that's right.
Bugs are getting movies.
An insect. So what were you?
By the way, I should take this opportunity since we brought it up. Ice Age 6 is coming out next year.
There is not an Ice Age.
I fucking swear to God. I swear to God.
Ray Romano is going to get another check.
No, that's Madagascar, I think.
Oh, okay.
No.
No, that is Ice Age.
It's Ice
No,
Age. It's me,
Ice Age.
Leguizamo, and Romano.
Leguizamo goes, sweet.
Yeah.
See
So
that guy's
do
flush?
you don't have to go into numbers. Maybe it's rude, but
You're a lion.
What, did you get a bump? Did you get a bump for this one?
We got bumps for all of them. So basically,
A bigger bump?
they didn't know this, but I guess they were discussing. The problem is these movies, and it's a plus. It's not a problem. They're getting streamed like crazy. So now they can see the numbers of what's really streaming. So the Ice Age movies apparently by adults and kids were getting streamed like crazy. Ray and I were making a TV show for Netflix together at the time. This is like 2 years ago, called No Good Deed. So we were working together every day. I was playing his brother, and we both came into work one morning in the makeup trailer and we're like, "Hey, did your agent call you that?" I was like, "Yeah, my agent called me." They didn't know that we were working together, and they wanted to start negotiations with me and Ray and Leguizamo to see if we would be interested in doing it.
Yeah.
So we did the right thing, which was like we basically all three of us said, "Hey, we need to see the script and make sure it's not it's not just it's going to be good.
Play hard to get.
Play hard to get. Plus, we need a lot of money."
Yeah.
So it worked out.
And did Netflix buy it off of what, DreamWorks or whatever it was?
No, I don't fucking know who owns it now.
I know, because they do movies now where like Happy Gilmore, I think they bought it off of Sony. I mean, I don't know.
Oh, did they really? That the most recent Happy Gilmore?
Yeah, because they did on Netflix, and the first one was Sony.
Yeah, right. Yeah, that fucking thing is such a monster, man.
Yeah,
it's a monster movie, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah, of course they pay for it. Everybody saw it.
If they can do it, they go, "Oh, now there's a breakthrough. We can buy movies we never had."
Well, now they're doing. Sandler signed with them pretty early about that stuff, which makes sense because, I mean, right? By the way, how about fucking the actor Sandler has turned himself into?
Yeah.
I mean, it's unfucking
Safdie one hidden. What was it? Gems.
Uncut
Gems. Yeah. I mean, he's really turned himself into a great character actor, but at the same time, he's going to make funny movies that fucking the whole world sees. So why wouldn't you want that guy in your lineup? But listen, this goes back to the reality. There's no more movies anymore. It's all fucking streaming.
No, movies don't really.
Yeah, I mean, just
I don't know why they make anything besides a cartoon or
cartoon or a big action movie. That's it.
Yeah.
It's like
the competition. I have a low budget movie, and we're trying to figure out what to do with it. And we're like, do you even want to try theaters? Everyone seems like that sounds so fun, but I go, you don't want to get smoked by the Avenger. I mean, you're not going to. How would you compete with anything?
Yeah, you want to be streaming. More people will see your fucking movie on a Friday night than will see it if you ran it in the theaters for a year.
I mean, just romance of like, oh, I'm in the theater, but I've had theaters and I've had streaming. Streaming, it goes worldwide in 1 second. It's out.
If you don't have the advertising budget, then there's going to be three people in there, and any comedy will bomb.
And then it looks weird.
Blazing Saddles would have bombed. It was just two people.
But listen, who's going to go to the theater? Who are they going to go see? Tom Cruise, right? Still, apparently. Fucking big Marvel movies, which are, again, they're on the wane as well. And then you get, every once in a while, you get that, if Spielberg has a big movie, an action movie.
He's got one coming out.
Summer, I'm going, yeah.
So, I mean, otherwise, you might as well be fucking, streaming. Because
I like the theater. And about 5-7 years ago is the first time I had walked out on some clankers, and I usually would just go for the whole fun of going, and then you buy all the shit and you sit in the back and you watch. I just liked it all, and then suddenly the movies were too shitty. I don't know what happened. At a certain point, I go, I can't do the whole 2.5 hours, because sometimes they really rat fuck you with a long movie, and you go, get in and out. You don't need to.
Dude, what are you doing? 90 minutes for a comedy? Come on. Right?
80, and then you do the outtakes for 10.
What are we fucking doing? It's 2.5 hour movies. Very few people can get away with that shit. Fucking Paul
Christopher Nolan will. There's certain people you kind of go, I got to see that. But it is, I don't know if you have this problem, but I watch movies at home, and then my wife's got her phone, and it's a chain with her family, the dinner bell, it's the death scene or whatever. They're attacked. So I do like once in a while a dark theater. It's dead empty. I'm sitting in the back. I turn everything off, and it doesn't even matter as long as there's some things moving around. It's meditative. It's like all the noise. Only in church or a movie theater do they ask you, or maybe even on takeoff, I see people on their iPhone in a plane.
Yeah.
So, anyway, comment.
How about the fucking thing? You're not allowed in my house. If you're at my house, this goes for my kids. Although my son and my daughter are pretty respectful because they're in the business of like, they're not going to watch a Scorsese movie on a fucking iPhone. Yeah. How many times have you been in an airport and walk by some guys watching Goodfellas on an iPhone?
Yeah.
I mean, what are you, or on their fucking iPad?
Apocalypse Now is really good, man. There's a lot of helicopters.
Yeah, you're not fucking, you can't have your phone, going at the.
Yeah.
Like when I watch the Super Bowl, I watch the fucking Super Bowl. You're not talking about other shit around me while I'm watching the fucking Super Bowl. Okay. And even during the halftime show, you could maybe talk a little, but I'm watching the game. Okay. So I'm not fucking.
I totally agree. I don't want to, be where a lot of people are talking about other topics. It's third and long. This is,
Yeah.
The problem is I have so much football knowledge. I sometimes bless the people with a couple things like, the refs missed that one. I say stuff like that.
Yeah.
Everyone appreciates it.
He's got no protection.
What's that?
Did you watch yesterday?
Yeah.
You mean 4 months ago when the Super Bowl was?
We're releasing this episode in July, but it's the Super Bowl, and yes, we did watch it.
I saw it.
And
I like Bad Bunny. I'm not a Bad Bunny fan. I don't own any of his music, but I like the show.
You like Bad Bunny, and you can't.
I did like Bad Bunny.
Yeah.
It
was theatrical. It was like
I was so tempted to go see how bad the fucking alternative show was with Kid Rock and the three country stars nobody outside of fucking Nashville's ever heard of.
The country stars.
I was like, who are these guys? I like some country music. Who the fuck are these guys?
I have to say, if you got a big show, get Carrie Underwood in there. Get somebody we've heard of. I agree. I have a piece of trivia that Dana I shouldn't tell you about.
I was just going to pitch an alternative Oscar live stream it. If you don't want to watch the Oscars, watch us three talking about the movies. Go ahead, David. Okay. Sorry.
That's not a bad idea. After the opening monologue, I'm only interested because I'm interested in the comedian doing the monologue. Then I don't give a fuck.
And you've seen all the movies that are going to be up for Oscars, and also, right?
We've all been at these award shows. I think I was at the Emmys one year when you fucking hosted. Like, it takes forever. Even when you're there, it fucking sucks. Right?
Yeah.
So an alternative broadcast is really fucking funny. Like the fucking Manning cast of the Emmys and the Oscars where like the three of us are making comments about what's going on the show.
If you're allowed to do that, anything where you can comment is genius because that's all people do in their living room.
I think we have a fucking idea here.
It's possible.
It doesn't have to be the three of us, but three comedians fucking comment on the fucking Golden Globes or the Emmys or the Oscars as they're happening.
That has got to have been done before.
I don't know why they haven't done it because it's every living room.
No, but
I think the problem is licensing to show a show.
Yeah.
But I've looked into this a little bit because that old Mystery Science Theater I liked.
Yes.
And the reason why they did old shitty movies is because that's the only one they could clear.
Right.
So I'm losing you guys with this showbiz lingo, but clearing means, how do I explain it? Anyway, so it would be really fun to do that. And here's my trivia about the halftime show, Dana, which I'll tell you again this week on when we do our.
I want to hear.
The Bushes during Bad Bunny were people.
Oh, really?
They were people in Bush costumes.
No, they weren't.
And at the end, I saw a video of they're all walking off. All the Bushes are walking off.
AI bullshit, man.
AI bullshit.
I think it's real.
Let's look it up. Heather, Greg.
We'll
save that for this week.
You know what I find really interesting is that Spade and you. I mean, how did that partnership come about? I mean, I know the SNL connection, but whose idea was it? Which one of you said to the other, "Hey, what if we did?"
Well, I was having dinner with Dana once in a while in LA because Dana was a favorite and a bud from the old days. Always the
we started going to dinner at this restaurant.
And he didn't live here. And then when I realized he was near me, I said, hey, you want to go eat? And he would come and we'd have a beer and bullshit. And we'd always get around to SNL stuff because we all know all our friends and shit.
Yeah.
And I wanted to try a podcast a long time ago. I just couldn't figure out someone to do it with. And somehow with Dana and I talking, of course, it would take Dana doing it, but I would rather have someone like Dana that, you get someone famous, or you could do it with someone totally unknown. It's like a sidekick and you just talk pretty much.
Right.
But if Dana was good talker, hysterical, and then we just said, well, maybe we should try something like this. And that was the fun because you get someone that's a home run hitter here.
Well, it was also in the fledgling days of Conan came in and other people, and Rogan became humongous, and it was like this podcasting thing because for a long time it's like, well, is there any money in it? Because I did one without a company. It was just called Fantastic, available, and it was just for fun. And David came on that, and David is really fun to bounce off stuff with.
Oh, that was sort of like a pilot, because once we did that, we were like, this is funny. We're just fucking around.
Yeah, that was the key, right? Was that you both were funny. So the fucking thing was funny. Yeah.
Yeah. And just, we're friends, so it's like we don't have to pretend or we're put together by some kind of conglomerate,
Yeah, now we work for a conglomerate, and
you're too busy to do a podcast.
No, first of all, I don't have, the people have asked me, but again, I don't have you know what I mean? Like, I don't have the time because I'm always on location or whatever. But I was like, I was like you. I'm like, I don't want to do it unless it's going to be something funny. I don't want to just fucking talk. No offense. I don't want to talk to people if it's not going to be funny.
Talk to people. The Emmy-winning comedy Scrubs is back. The beloved original cast, including Zach Braff, Donald Faison, Sarah Chalke, Judy Reyes, and John C. McGinley, scrub it back in at Sacred Heart Hospital for all new hilarious and heartfelt stories. And there's a healthy injection of colorful new characters, including a fresh group of newbie interns and co-workers / nemeses, Vanessa Bayer and Joel Kim Booster.
The new season of Scrubs, Wednesdays at 8, 7 Central on ABC and stream on Hulu.
This year, get back to an at-home routine that you love and elevate your space with Wayfair.
Wayfair.
Dana, from bedding to mattresses to storage solutions for every room in the house. Wayfair's your one-stop shop. You can pop your living room with accent pillows.
Mirrors.
I have a lot of mirrors.
Faux plants.
Oh, yeah, you have a faux plant. That's right.
Is it? Is it?
Is it or is it? We don't know. It's so real looking. Look.
Yeah, you guys should actually, everybody here, check out Wayfair. Yeah. Go to their site, because I've been looking around and it's really good stuff. I know I sound like I'm doing a different pitch, but it's not that expensive, but it's really cool.
Yeah.
I'm looking at a sort of a chaise lounge or a little couch. Bedding and bath basics, bedding, mattresses, and for you, David, towels, because I know you have one of those, like you have in a public restroom, an air dryer, you don't have towels.
Also, I put my hair in a towel like this, and I walk around the house like I'm in a 60s movie, like Doris Day.
I did that in Opportunity Knocks.
Everything was an Opportunity Knock.
Everything was. So, you can get stuff for your kids' room, Get them on track this year.
You got storage for every space. You got storing for outdoor furniture, bathroom, getting organized, kitchen
stuff. Yeah.
A lot of people work from home, so you got those setups. You get desks, chairs, bookcases, fake
office
backdrops. Get a nice bookcase.
And for you, accent pillows, because I know those are big in your life.
I take the accent pillow and then I karate chop it to make it look like that.
I know, and they think you're joking, but you're not.
I'm serious. It's very convenient. They have everything you want. They got a huge selection of home decor items. It's easy to find what's right for you. Yeah, what are you looking for? Chaise lounges?
Well, I was looking for just a little couch or a chaise lounge. Yeah. And then I just saw like 20 different options. So I'm going to order one probably today.
So you look, you see, it's easy to find.
You see. Yeah, anything you want, you can navigate their site very easily. And like I said, it seems like high quality stuff for a very reasonable price. Yeah, so I
always hear about it, and now I know more about it. But it's the place to go. Listen, get organized, get refreshed, get back on track this year for way less. Head to wayfair.com right now to shop all things home. That's WAYFAIR.com.
Wayfair. Every style.
Every home.
Every home.
Oh, I want to hear why. Now, you guys shoot in Ireland. Is that fun to shoot overseas?
Going Dutch is on
Going
Fox
Dutch. We
TV.
got
Going
that.
Dutch. It's on Fox and Hulu. Okay.
And Hulu.
More people
Hulu.
watch it on Hulu than they do on Fox.
Is that true?
Yeah, because the linear world is fucking,
Linear.
linear television is just an excuse for sports now. So, it's like Hulu is where you live, right?
Sports dominates everything. I mean,
sports is everything.
Because it's live and everything else is like, I'll get to it next time. So,
That's why Netflix wants live stuff, because they go, live is really the best thing you can't.
Yeah, they fucking paid a guy to climb a building.
Yeah.
I
Not
know.
enough, by the way.